church and the Bible. Don't just go to church and go, just because your preacher reading out a book. No, you need to break this stuff down. When when a male sperm meets the female egg, all it is a spark. So when they say let there be light, that
And
spark is the beginning.
it's birth.
It's birth. You gotta understand a woman's vagina is the portal. This. Ever think about this? How a woman and a man can get together and create another you. That's godly to me.
If you're on YouTube and if you follow him on his Facebook page, just go to his Facebook page and watch the live as well. We're working on the YouTube itself, so you don't gotta
Right.
keep commenting. Just go to Facebook to the fan page. It's on there as well.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
man.
just
They
had to-
trying to. Yeah, sometimes it be like that, man. When you putting that good information out there, cause they got algorithms and stuff like that. Certain words keywords that come across, it lock into what we talking about. So that's why a lot of times y'all see me do the videos. I don't like to say COVID-19. I'll be like the C virus or something. We got a phone call.
Yo. And what's happening? You're on the Papa Dog podcast and you're live. Hope you're going deep tonight, cause what's up, bro? Where you from? What's your name, bro?
Man, my name is Terry Sims. I'm calling from Pasadena, California. It's good to be on your show, man. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
What happened?
Appreciate you.
Cat in the bitty.
Cali in the bitty.
Hey, what you guys were talking about is what we need to hear right now. You said one thing, and etymology. Man, you sparked me, bro, because people use words, but they don't even know what the word means.
Right.
So it's like, and we don't know the power of the word. I mean, God said be and it is. That's how everything started, with the thought and the word. So it's like, we got to look this up.
Facts. And I do got a podcast coming that's gonna be specific about words or spells, because some people don't understand how powerful words are.
They really are, brother. Like, you said some other things that I'm really not familiar with. You obviously have information and knowledge that's beyond me. So that's why I tune in. I respect, I got an open mind. So, it's up to you to discern if the information is good or not. Everybody can consider the source, but you shouldn't be closed off to nothing. Etymology is real. Like, the two words that jump out to me is smart and nice, because we all want to be smart, and some want to be nice. But
Right.
those words ain't what we think,
Facts.
Like, intelligence
Facts.
is different from smart. I
Facts.
don't want to be so smart I'm going to cut and make pain off of somebody. That's not what I'm not trying to be so damn sharp. I got to cut and make pain.
Right.
That's what these folks do.
Right.
Facts.
I'm trying to be intelligent. So I can discern. And I don't want to be nice. Nice is being dumb. Stupid. I'm a nice
Facts.
guy.
Facts.
That's a sucker. Lollipop. So it's like we do all of these things and we don't know what we're doing because
Right.
we don't know what it means.
Right. Hey, that's
So yeah,
facts.
Hello? He's there?
Like what y'all doing is power for the people. If they pick it up and put it in their pocket, put it in the toolbox, and use it when it comes, up in life, more power to them. Because that's all it is. It's just, it's just shit.
Definitely, bro. You on to it, bro. You definitely diving deep, bro. I appreciate that. Like, for real, you definitely on point with it. And I can't wait to do this podcast on words of spells, man. We're gonna really dig deep in it. We're gonna go back to why words of spells. And just to throw a little something at y'all. This is why when you say bad,
You even throw it at him?
yeah, when you say
throw it at him?
when
You
you say
even throw it at
bad,
him?
yeah,
You been throw it at him.
finna throw it
Man,
out.
throw it at him. Throw it at him.
That's why when you say
I'm done. Throw it at him.
when you say bad words, they are considered cursed words. All this stuff deal with witchcraft. Like, people don't understand that. Like, it's witchcraft, man. When you see people chanting, like MC is when you dealing with a rapper or artist. The acronym MC stand for Master Ceremonies. Ceremonies are where rituals are performed. Weddings. So it's like this European way of living, how we live. This ain't us, bro. We just been put under this umbrella, and we need to get the hell from under it. But we appreciate your call,
Right.
man. I definitely appreciate you, bro.
Hey, big up to y'all, man. More power to you. I'm tuning in, bro.
All praise to do, man. Make sure y'all share. If you're on Facebook, man, make sure y'all share this live. We want as many people in here as possible
So how the Eve gene relate to your immune system?
because melanated people, period. Just being melanated that helps you. That helps your immune system alone. Because like I say, just being melanated it protects you from ultraviolet radiation.
Right.
That's why most white folks go up under the sun. They can get sun cancers and
That's why
cancer
they get
from the
it more
sun and
than
stuff
we
like
get
that.
it.
Yeah. So it's no protection, basically.
So basically, how do you protect you against diseases?
It's the same thing. It boosts your immune system.
Boost your immune system?
Yeah. So it's just a covering. It's like you have. That's why we don't age the way a person with
Because our
no
cells
melanin.
reproduce faster than other cultures.
Right.
Like we can get sick in like 2 or 3 days. We're better. Why? Because our system is fighting it. Because our melanin, the darkness, is able to multiply and keep fighting whatever's going on.
Absorbs
with,
also.
Yeah, absorb. Like with white people or Caucasian people, it's harder for them to fight a disease or so because they have nothing to like multiply.
Right.
There's nothing there.
Right.
And it's imperative, man. We have to.
Why should we get our information from white people?
We shouldn't. And we got a phone call.
Got a phone call? What's happening? You're on Popular Podcast and you live. What's going on? Where you from? What's your name?
Yes, hello, family.
Hey.
Where you from? Where you from?
I'm calling from New York,
New York? Okay.
New York,
Okay. What part of New York?
Queens, New York.
Queens?
Queens
Okay.
in the building.
Okay.
What's on your mind?
Well, you know what? It's just so much basically that's going on. And most of the things are definitely about decoding.
Facts.
And if you don't know, as you said previously, if you don't know about the decoding, you're not going to understand the message.
Not at all. Facts.
And
I agree with you.
It's really sad today that a lot of our brothers and sisters are really not awake to everything that is happening because we're not used to the unnormal.
Facts.
You know, I just definitely wanted to say that, you know, it troubles me basically with some of the things that we're currently going through today, and a lot of people are not awake to it.
And that's facts. I definitely agree with you, man. And it's scary because a lot of us as older folks, we have to go with what we have to understand something is wrong because we have kids that's coming up under us. Like we have to at least do it for our children so we won't repeat that cycle. So I'm definitely in agreement with you. I agree with you.
We're definitely, trying to protect them. But see, if you don't understand what's exactly going on, how could you?
Facts. And that's the purpose of, that's how you control people. You keep them in darkness. It's just like walking in the bank. You know, one side is you coming to get something from someone. So you're basically in a vulnerable state. You're in a losing situation. So you definitely right. You keep people in darkness. They don't know what's going on. And that's how because fear is a tactic, is a tool that the government use. And it basically comes from not having the knowledge on something. And they know you don't have the knowledge on it. So it's easy to control people who don't know. Ignorance is the most expensive thing in the world because you're going to pay for it physically, mentally.
How they definitely want us today. And, we have children, we have grandchildren, and we want a better, life for them in the future, even if we're not here. You know what I'm saying? But it just seems like if we don't know, okay, as far as our generation and the next generation, they're gonna. It's like it's destined to repeat itself.
How your son is?
My son is 36.
Wow, and it be like that, man. It's just I look at it as lost souls, and I'm speaking to my family too. If I can't put this in them and say, hey, man, this is this. Don't drink milk, don't do this, and they don't listen. Yeah. I'm prepared for whatever the response is because I know they just lost souls. And I'm sorry to say that, but it's just facts. That's why I say woke people we need to divide. We need to let those who want to be asleep or those who are lost souls that just they didn't have a fighting chance because they was fed this lie from day one. But woke people, we need to divide and we need to thrive from a group of woke people because trying to live in a society where majority of people are asleep, and it's just a few here and there woke, we'll never win. We just need to divide and just start over, come up with our own curriculums, do our own.
And sleep is scary to me because I know exactly what's going on. A lot. It's a lot. It's like one issue after the next, and you're like, wait a minute, no, it can't be. And you definitely, I'm telling family, y'all gotta stay woke. Y'all wanna, smoke and do all this nonsense. That's how they want you. They want you to sleep so you're not aware, so they can get away with their agendas that they're plotting on us.
Facts. Facts. Well, we definitely appreciate your phone call. We're running out of time on this call, so thanks for the phone call. Until next time, call us back.
We definitely appreciate that, though.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm. Man,
she was real deep about a lot of things. I noticed that she talking about.
It's like you've been through that. The reason why I asked about the 3 different words is to see where her mind was. But if you've been through all that, that means you're seeing history repeat itself. And it's crazy that she said.
But the thing about it is, how can they believe what's going on now if they've seen history 3 times?
It's just repeating itself. No, it ain't really the people. It's just the world. Yeah. Like everything that's going on in the world right now is stuff that happened before. Yeah. That's like clothes and stuff. Like
it comes back.
Everything comes back in style. Like every 10 years or so.
That's what it is. Decades. Look up the word decade. Look up the word.
So it's like it's weird to hear her say her son doesn't listen to her when this lady been through it. She knows it.
Right.
She probably sat there and seen Civil War stuff go on. Like you never know. Not Civil War, civil rights. I'm sorry.
Right.
Civil rights stuff go on and like not to listen to her and not understand. It's like okay.
It's crazy.
You not woke. So you right. We need to move forward.
That's why we need to put it back in perspective. We need to. Basically, what they did to the black community is they put the jits. They gave all the jits, the rappers. They gave all the jits. That's why the music business went to the youngins. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's the blind leading the blind. They know music is an influence. Music is a tool. Music is like rituals. I'm telling y'all, music can get you to doing stuff. Okay, let's break this down. I know we're getting off topic, but this is why I love the show.
Popular podcast, on topic.
I'm finna break this down and put this in perspective. When you listen to rap music, the frequency of rap music is violence. They know that. You don't. When you hear Nuck, If You Buck, that's a frequency, bro, that gets you. I had a song that I ain't proud of now, but we did it, but I ain't on.
That song's classic. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. No.
They banned him not performing this song in the club.
Yeah.
You can book you, but you can't play the song in the club.
They didn't want me to perform.
Can't play the song in the club. He booked.
And start fighting.
It's one song you ain't playing.
But at the same time, I had to, it's a growth process. So when you listen to music like church music, the frequency is to pull emotions. That's why people be. It's the drums, the type of drum. It's all frequency. When you listen to slow music, R&B, it gets you in your feelings. Like you have to understand these things are real. The government been using frequency equipment for years. Like you have to understand what's going on, and you have to get your head out your ass. I'm just gonna be real. Like she said a minute ago, some people may be asleep. A lot of y'all just want to be asleep. You're not that crazy. Why would you keep voting? I get this all the time. Oh, black people need to vote. I look at all these celebrities too be talking about go vote. It's Jeezy, Young Jeezy, go vote. What? Go vote? Bro, it don't take 400 years to fix a motherfucking thing. It ain't been fixed then, it ain't gonna be fixed now. I told y'all what a poll is. When you go to the poll, why you think they call it a poll? It's just like your job. Your job might. We need to go. We need to call a poll because we want to know what everybody's thinking. You never do and never will elect the president. You crazy. It's called the White House, my brother.
See, like you said last week, we know off topic a little bit, but you said select the president and elect.
It's a difference
in a draft. You know what? How was put this? I was on like social media the other day, and I watched some old film about NFL, like the draft. You the Bills select a player.
You select.
I never heard them say you select a president.
Never.
You elect.
So the words select, and that's what the brother was saying a minute ago. Words are spells. Don't get it fucked up. All these people who think they so smart, everything is right here, bro. That's why you got common sense. You feel what I'm saying? When you selected from a wide variety of people from all walks of life.
Yes.
When you elect, you are selecting from a group of people that's already been selected.
These facts.
You electing. Look the fucking words up. This is why when we do this podcast, words or spells gonna be so interesting and informative, because a lot of the small stuff that y'all go through every day and see every day, y'all don't understand how it hinders your life.
Yeah, that got me though. Like I was really like, when you said last week or two or whatever, you said, you select is different than elect. I'm like, well, I'm like, what are you talking about a little bit? And then I was looking at the draft selection, say, oh, basketball, everything you do, they select this player.
Select.
But every time you have an election, you elect.
You elect.
You elect the guy.
You elect. A big difference.
Two big differences.
Yeah, so it's anything
so
about it. So
basically, we're not selecting a president.
Of course
or
not.
A governor, or
no
council members.
Even as and I'm finna see, man, supposedly the electoral vote supposedly to elect the president. The popular vote never did, never will. Right. But we all know the game. We already know this stuff is pre-game. It's already signed in stone.
You're voting for statistics. The Electoral College has it fixed. The government wants to keep people divided.
Of course, it's all about individualism and collectivism.
Right.
I told y'all that.
We got a phone call. We talk about select and elect. We got a phone call
on the Eve Gene.
On the Eve Gene. See, we all talking. We all good.
What's up?
You on the Pop It Up podcast? Where you from? What's your name?
Chat is live,
man. What's happening?
Man,
what's happening? It's your boy out of ATL, man. Atlanta, shout out, man.
Okay.
ATL, y'all heard that first. ATL in the bitty.
What's on your mind, bro?
Man, first thing on my mind, I want to give much salute to you, big homie. I've been following you here the last few months, man. Your words be very strong. I like the way you enlighten our people, man.
Facts.
First time checking out the podcast. I ain't all the way on your topic exactly, but I'm kind of on topic because I've been listening. First and foremost, man, ain't no change gonna come without force. There's never exchange of power without force, and that's off the rip. I'm not here to incite nothing, and we're not doing none of that action, but at the same time, we're gonna keep uniting our people. I'm actually excited to be with y'all. I say this much to say this. We know everything going on from the push to the vaccines, all the way to the fake pandemic, all the way down to the economic collapse, all the way down to the push of the NWO / daggone militias bringing themselves over. All these fake militias, the BLMs, a lot of these BLM movements, we already know that they fraud. They funded by Soros and them. I mean, it gets so deep, I don't even want to go too deep into it because you cover dang near everything. If y'all ain't checked out the boy Papa, y'all need to check him out. Again, I ain't gonna run my mouth all day on y'all.
Appreciate it.
I hear you, bro. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you what I heard you say. Hey, y'all ain't shout out Papa Duck. Y'all better hear about Papa Duck. I hear you, bro. We hear you. We hear you, bro.
Appreciate that, man. We definitely appreciate that, man. All the way from the ATL. Y'all know that's my second spot where I like to go and, kick it. I got some folks up there, man. Shouts out to all my folks in the ATL. But definitely, brother, I definitely appreciate you calling in, man. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in, seeing what the temperature is, man. It's all love, man. For real, for real.
Just phone call. ATL, G.
ATL in the building.
Money making
what you say, bro? What you say?
I want to get with you on some of your money making motivations, utilizing all of our skills together, man, so we can get our own income and our own economy cracking like you've been speaking. So I'm gonna try to reach out to you, email wise or whatever.
I'll tell you what to do.
Okay,
DM us, and our team will get back with you.
Hey, definitely, bro.
DM you where now?
DM on the Pop It Up fan page, and our team will get back with you.
On YouTube, on Facebook. I'm sorry.
Pop It Up fan page, all one word.
And y'all brothers, man, y'all stay up, stay strong, keep pushing this grind, man.
Definitely, man. Love you too. Another thing, you see what the bro said? Bro said, I love you. I don't know him. He don't know me. But we don't have to know each other to have a common bond like that. You feel what I'm saying? That was another topic we want to get on too. Yeah, that's a whole other part.
But get what? Vibration. That's.
I did a post today, and I spoke on one of my partners. He just lost his wife. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rest in peace to Yogi.
Right.
I talked to him on my way here to the podcast. You know, he holding up pretty good. And, you know, everybody that's been supporting him, and I love y'all for that. It's all love, bro. We all we got.
Right.
Also, we got a partner right now that's
fighting for his life.
Fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? Ike, he been on the road with us. You know, he done been everywhere with us. You know what I'm saying? So I did a post today, and I basically said, look, man, if you got beef with your mama, you're going through it with your daughter, your son, your cousin, your brother, man, pick the phone up and call them folks, man. Don't wait till it's too late, man, for somebody call you and say, hey, they out of here. You feel me? I don't give a damn what you going through. Ain't nothing worth you having to have that type of beef with a person that you love that's in your bloodline. I don't care what it is. Money, I don't care what it is. Look, man, get on with your life. Call that person. Hey, bro, what's going on? How the kids doing? Cause we on borrowed time. You feel what I'm saying? Trust me. I did the same thing with John. That's how I know. When I looked up, my dog was gone. I ain't seen him since. So with that being said, man, don't take stuff lightly. Do what it is you want to do. Life is one roller coaster. It is you believe in.
Facts.
People don't supposed to believe in you. You're supposed to make them.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I know we're a little off topic, but
you know, you look off topic, G. But we see Ike name,
it
G.
goes though.
You see Ike name fighting for his life, G. Like,
yeah,
my homie right now fighting for his life, y'all. Like,
I don't know.
Y'all know, you know what I'm saying? So, but we all talking. But we get back on topic though.
Yeah,
that touched me, G.
I know, man. And we're supposed, like I say, man. It's just like that, and I've been thinking about it all day. So that's why I get
those
up.
phone calls. Y'all don't understand. Get those phone calls.
Yeah, call them, man. Another thing too, very important. I know, and it's kind of still on topic because, like I said, we're talking about the Eve gene and all that, right? And if y'all just tuning in, the topic of the night is the Eve gene, the only gene that is found in black women, melanated women, and that gene, when it mutates, it can produce all variations of all walks of life. So every different aspect of all walks of life come from black people. Let's just call it.
Ancestry.com is a lie.
Yes, of course.
It's a lie.
Of course.
Right. And the reason why I say that because I know a lot of people that have used it.
Of course.
And not one Caucasian and I could say Latin came back because Luke came back African descent. But as far as my Caucasian friends, it never came back African descent. It always comes back German descent or European descent. But if you go back in time, you will see that Europeans come from the motherland.
Yes,
but they would not they won't let y'all know that. They won't tell y'all that. So y'all paying y'all money for nothing just to let y'all know.
Yeah. Do your research on Ancestry.com. See what company came up with this bull. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say we can't get our information from the enemy. You know what I'm saying? We have to start getting information from us. We need to move away. I just pray the day that we come when we just get the hell away from this whole society. Like, money don't, you shouldn't have to pay, you know, every 30 days paying bills. Why you think they have you doing that, man? They keeping you busy. And we go for this stuff. Like, how crazy is that? You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, at the end of the day, man.
Like so there's a way to get out of bills? I just want to know.
If we come together, of course. If everybody wake up tomorrow and don't pay their motherfucking bills, we out of it. Just that simple. That's why they have to divide and conquer you.
Right.
It's simple. It's individualism and collectivism. Look those two things up. That'll give you all the answers you need. Say what,
G? Say what, Papa Doc?
Individualism and collectivism. Look those two things up, and you're going to see how and why the government went from the kings and the princess, because you was able to visually see the people that's ruling
monarchy.
You. Yeah, and they moved to government. Now you're being ruled by so many different entities where you can't just, you don't even know what is ruling coming from. But back in the days, way back in the day, you had the prince, the king. You saw these people living this way.
It's stated in some history, if you get the right history, it states that in history books saying that the reason why monarchy was formed is because people did not want to be under kings anymore or queens anymore. And the reason being because most queens and queens were from motherland.
Exactly.
So, that's a proven fact. Y'all can look that up. But the monarchy came from
I
that
tell you
reason.
what.
I tell you, this Powered Up podcast got me thinking like, man, you know what I didn't know, I know now.
It is. You gotta think about it. That's why they try to say they discovered America.
Fuck
they try
no.
It was already
Christopher
here.
Columbus.
They came over here and tried to bring what they wanted over here because they didn't want kings and queens to rule anymore. Period.
I'm gonna tell y'all.
It became a monarchy. Democrats and all that.
Christopher Columbus didn't discover a motherfucking thing.
Not at all.
Ain't no white dude come over here and discover nothing. If you look, the Eve gene is the oldest gene out of every nationality in the world. We was here before anybody. We created everybody else. It's facts. Go look it up. You ain't got to take my word for it. We just want to set the record straight. We tired of being lied to and being misled. But you got to understand, we've been born into a world where we've been kept in darkness. Even your mama don't know what time it is. When your mama signed that birth certificate, she's signing you over to the United States. The United States of America is a corporation, just like McDonald's, Burger King. That's why they got to have a vice president, a secretary of state. That's why I be telling y'all, stop falling for the fuckery. Like, come on.
Subscriber wants to know, is the Moor considered the first European of royalty?
The Moors?
Yeah.
I really don't get into like the Moors or the different you know.
I think that was something that was started once we came over here. The Moors, correct?
The Moors, yeah. And like I said, I'm gonna tell y'all why the reason I don't speak on certain things for like groups. I do love what those brothers are doing. I do love even with the just different groups. But I do know this: when you in a group, and no matter what group that is, when you're not serving the purpose of them,
right,
it's fuck you, or it's you're no use to us. I'm not for that. I'm 100% for the people. I don't have to be in no group. I don't have to be in no cult. I don't have to be with these people, because as soon as you're not serving their purpose, you're outcast. So until, and that's for each his own. Yeah. I'm not saying if you're with a group and y'all doing positive things, I'm for that. And it may not just be the group, it's just be the actions that y'all taking. That's just me as an individual. That's just how I am. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's just that. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
So, bro, like a minute, second ago, I know we lost topic, but I caught what you were saying a minute ago. Because me and Papa Duck talk all day. We're business partners. We do everything, right? Facts. I caught you saying, you said a homie was fighting for his life today, and you said you want to tell people about a number, call your number. It's a new number. I said that number. You never know who it's going to be.
You never know. And we talked about that today. Like you say, if somebody call your phone, you don't know the number, man, answer it. All you can do is hang up if it ain't who you want it to be, because you never know who it is calling. It could be your daughter that got kidnapped and got to a phone and call. Like, everybody ain't selling dope. Everybody feel like, like they selling dope. They can't answer the phone. Come on, man. Like, just answer the phone. You never know who it is. If it ain't who you want it to be, or they just don't, hang up. But like I say, you never know who it is. And it will affect you if someone calls you and needed you and they couldn't get through to you. It's going to hunt you for the rest of your life.
That's facts, because we got a homie right now fighting for his life right now. Got a homie fighting for his life right now. And he called me. I didn't know the number. He called Duck. Duck called me and said, "This is his number." I found out the number. And now he's fighting for his life. So it's big, man. We love you, bro.
Yeah, that's facts. And that's you know what I'm saying? Like I say,
all y'all do is just stay positive, focus, and just, again, words or spells, just keep speaking positivity in the situation.
You got to, man. You got to take it.
I know we love our topic, but, it's kind of like, it's just a moment, and they hit us today. Like, we almost did the podcast today, like, because we had to make a travel to go see him, but, we...
YouTube, if you're having issues on YouTube, go to the Facebook fan page. The live is on the Facebook fan page.
Yeah. YouTube tripping.
Yeah, they tripping.
But anyway, YouTube
like
tripping.
Bro said, like he said, G, when you start getting too deep, then they stop it.
Stop.
So someone wants to know, Papa Duck, do you believe there is life on other planets besides this Earth that carry
I do.
The Eve gene?
I don't know about the Eve gene per se. I just know about this planet. This planet is melanated people. You know what I'm saying? If you do your, man, just do your research. You know what I'm saying? Don't. A lot of stuff y'all look it up in the Black's Law Dictionary. Get like resourceful resources.
Resourceful.
And just with the Egyptians, like I tell y'all, the stuff we doing today, Man, they been doing that stuff. Don't nothing change under the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Don't nothing change under the sun, Papa Duck. Nothing.
And they stole all the knowledge that they have today. So, what his name was? Hercules. Was it Hercules? No, Alexander the Great. They uphold him as a fucking hero when he the one who actually blew the news off the Sphinx. He the one who went into the Library of Alexandria, stole all the books. I've seen this shit in cartoons. Yeah, I seen what Alexander the Great couldn't defeat a 3-headed dragon, which is on some satanic shit. Ran into the Library of Congress, read all the books real quick, and he was able to defeat the. This is the shit they put in cartoons.
Yeah.
And if you ain't woke, you won't catch it.
Scooby-Doo, all that.
Man. All Disney.
That's
on, Disney was bringing drugs.
Ever has been Alexander Great. He's been in every type of movies, but it's all the same ending, the same beginning, same ending.
Why would they put The Rock as the medicine god?
Right.
These people in Hollywood are the ones that's depicting the way you see things in life. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, everything that's in your mind, we didn't put it there. It's the people that's controlling you, the magazines, the radio, the TV. They the one who controlling your perception on this world.
So basically, we got to change the narrative.
Got to change the narrative. You have to. I'm telling y'all may not believe, but black women, other nationalities only know y'all off of love and hip hop. That's all. Listen, man, I deal with people. Trust me. They think every black woman, all they do is throw water, drinks on each other, put each other wigs out, cuss each other out. We have to understand that they are setting a narrative, not just for men, but for y'all also too.
And this is something they put in perspective in the last 10, 15 years when it comes to reality shows. Because you got to think.
Reality shows.
It's reality shows.
Yes.
Because when you guys grew up, because y'all younger than me, y'all seen shows like Good Times and all that stuff where it put black families all in one household.
Facts.
These last 10 to 15 years, it put black families outside of the single moms you see.
I'm glad you
see
that.
Baby daddies, baby mamas arguing. You see all that.
Facts.
You have not seen a show. And no, let me stop. And they cut off the Marlon Show, which was another family show on Netflix. They cut that off. Why? Because it represented black family. This is something this man said out his own mouth. So pay attention to that. When you see black people getting represented, it's always going to be represented in like a ratchet form.
And it's only because we don't control nothing. We don't control the arenas. We don't control the music business. We don't control the radio stations. We don't control the TV stations. Look what happened to Bill Cosby when he tried to buy, what it was, NBC?
NBC.
Look what happened. You get what I'm saying? Twice.
Look what happened twice. Nick Cannon. Look what they doing to Keke Palmer just for opening their mouth about the right things when it comes to black people. They are canceling their shows because of stuff they don't want to hear or because they can't control what they're saying.
We need to support Nick Cannon, people like that who has a big platform, who's putting everything on the line to wake our people up. You know, we all seen Nick from when he started the way he at now. We need to support that. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, man, every nationality, and I'm not to speak on Spanish people or Mexican, whoever, but look at every nationality and how they clicking up. Those people are helping each other. When you go to these doctor office, and you see number of Spanish people in there, those people are putting their people in position. And I can't say they wrong for it, but everybody's looking at us as black people and knowing what not to do.
Right.
All because of our skin color. It's crazy, man. We got to come together. We got to change it.
They put in our minds that helping each other is wrong.
It's wrong.
But it's not.
Yeah.
And it goes back to what you're saying. If you go to any city, even in Orlando, Chinatown or whatever,
facts.
Guess what? All them people know each other.
Exactly.
Every last one. You can go, go to such and such, do this. Black people, we won't do that to each other. Like, we just don't have it. We won't put somebody else on it. We got to change that mind state. Until we change that mind state, we're always going to be considered crabs in a barrel.
Crabs in a barrel. And we got the most talent. We're the smartest. You have to understand these people created a world around our natural world that's going to basically go in their favor. So like I tell y'all, you could take a Fortune 500 company CEO in that world and put him in the hood, he don't know nothing. Change his environment. That's basically what they did to us. This ain't our homeland. We don't speak our own language. We don't eat our own food. We don't know nothing about ourselves. We've been stripped. We basically been colonized. That's what colonized means. Yeah. You've been colonized. it's like I said, it's just taking an elephant, raising them as a hyena. No, but and the crazy part about it is we possess the Eve gene, the gene that they're not gonna tell you about, the gene that they're not gonna speak about in schools, and none of that. So you have to understand the power of that. You get what I'm saying? And like I say, everybody that watch my podcast every week, we're gonna put out something positive. We're gonna put out something you can learn from, and you can also do your research on everything that we're doing. You get what I'm saying? Don't just take my word for it, man. Do your research. I don't know everything, but at the end of the day, I definitely want to put everything in perspective, and I want to put y'all mindset where it need to be. You feel me? So every time you see a young dude on Instagram with his pistol, oh, I'll kill a nigga. Come on, man. You quick to kill another nigga, but you when the police pull up, you yes sir, no sir. You gay, you not gay, I'm sorry, but you pie to me. That's so pie to me, but that's something we gotta stop because a lot of them same dude who go around with the guns and the youngsters, I done seen them in jail, man, crying like a baby, man. It ain't for you, bro. Use this. Think for yourself, man. Change your whole perspective on how you see life. And another thing we have to understand is we don't control the narrative. So the ideal of a man or the ideal of a woman didn't come from each other. It didn't come from us. It came from the people who putting these magazines out, who putting these television shows out. I had a radio station.
I am glad this girl said this.
What she said?
The E gene is the one main reason why most black women are sex trafficking, human trafficking. It is.
Oh man,
because we multiply. Thank you, Ian Liver.
She got to wait. That's another podcast. See, that podcast is basically about the adrenochrome. What I was telling you about. Yeah, that's adrenochrome.
It goes back to it. I mean, think about it. Like
we almost out of time for this. Another podcast. Hey, it's over with. It's over with. We done.
But it makes sense because
we done.
No. I'm gonna tell you. No. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why.
I told her the podcast be all over the place.
Listen, I'm glad she said that. And the
adrenochrome be on everything.
The adrenochrome I'm talking about. This is a topic. I'm trying to get somebody special here for that. That's why I held back on it. But sex trafficking has been going on for a long time, and that's definitely one of the reasons why black children. See, when you talk about religious and you talk about cults and you talking about Satanism, these people do these as rituals. Like, y'all can't be afraid of this shit. Nigga, Hillary Clinton is the biggest gangster I know. They gangster. They the one who taking these children. They the one who draining their blood because you got to dramatize them to release that adrenochrome. I've seen them talk about this in movies. Why would Hollywood, and I've done videos about this, why would Hollywood speak of, heck on this, what is this? This is adrenochrome. Oh, this is going to, they know.
And those are the type of movies you will not find on Netflix.
Hold up, podcast. I can't see it no longer.
Nah, we gonna let them. We gonna give y'all a sneak peek of it. But whoever that was, I appreciate you for putting that comment out there. We definitely coming with
Miss
that.
Ian Lever.
Ian Lever.
Appreciate you for that, man. Papa Dog coming.
And get what? I'm gonna show y'all how the Red Cross and all these so-called help the children.
Don't get into it too much,
I'm gonna get to them. I'm gonna show y'all how the Red Cross and how Save the Children, how all this shit is connected to sex trafficking. When all those emails came out with Hillary Clinton, I'm gonna show y'all all that Pizzagate and all that shit, all these different signs of pornography.
Y'all better tune in to Papa Dog podcast on Wednesday nights,
pedophilia. 8:30. This is the shit
you
y'all
open
need
my
to know.
eyes to that adrenochrome stuff.
Adrenochrome is serious, and I'm gonna show y'all the people who lost their life behind it. I'm gonna show y'all the chick that's in jail now.
All right, G. All right, Doug. All right,
and
Papa
I'm gonna show
Dog.
y'all.
All right, Papa Dog. You getting too deep in it now?
I'm gonna get to.
You wanna get into him?
Listen.
Get into him then.
Hey, Epstein. And Epstein didn't kill himself. Just know that.
He didn't kill himself.
Hell no.
Hey, I told y'all Papa Dog, man. I told y'all Papa Dog podcast.
All that is a cover-up. All that is a cover-up. Why? Because it's too big right now. Too many people are noticing this Epstein stuff. Netflix has picked up the whole documentary on it.
Of course.
So what's the best way to make something disappear? Act like somebody died or make them disappear.
He's
still alive. Because my thing is, and this is just my opinion, if they really wanted to get rid of that island or whatever, it would have got rid of. All they did was resold it to one of Bill Clinton's homies, a Arabic dude. That's who owns that island now. So what you think is going on over there? And they still going over there. The same people that came when Epstein was there, the same people that's still traveling there. Oh, no, there's no kids here. There's just massages. Same type of shit.
Oh, wow.
Just a different person.
I tell you, you know, with that being said, we got to close the podcast out. We're out of time. We close the podcast out, you know, it gets too deep. Whole nother podcast. We thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Share, like, subscribe to Papa Duck YouTube. Do it all. Hey, y'all know we keep it 100. We keep it $1. How you going? Sports or spells? We do it all upside down, like 6 o'clock. You feel me? I'm telling y'all, every Wednesday at 8:30.
Right. Before you close out, let me just say this to all the parents. Again, I'm gonna keep stressing this until y'all listen to me.
School.
About school.
About school.
Keep your kids home. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all.
And don't be a what?
Don't be a dummy. Don't be a guinea pig. Don't let your kids be none of that, because all you're doing is allowing them the opportunity to experiment on your kids to see if this system works. And if it works, it works. But if it don't, guess what? Your kid is a guinea pig now. So keep your kids home. Let this pandemic virus, whatever they want to call it, pass or whatever. But keep your kids home. Homeschool is the best school, because they're not going to teach your kids what we want them to know anyway.
That's basically what it is.
So, Papa, close it out about, you know.
And listen, man, 5G is still in effect. Also, chemtrails, when you look up in the sky and y'all see these white, long streaks of powder, smoke, I mean, look like it coming from the airplane. Those are chemtrails. It's basically poison. You know what I'm saying? We did a video on that today.
So Papa Duck, before we close it out, Papa Duck, close it out.
I think our next podcast gonna be, because everybody been asking about it. I think next week gonna be words or spells, and I'm gonna show y'all how words or spells. That's why they call it spelling. That's why they call it cursing. Because you're cursing is all witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put y'all on game. I'm gonna show y'all how words have emotions. If I call you a bitch, it has an emotion attached to that tone.
Papa
I can call you bitch in another language.
Papa Duck, they ain't ready for this night.
No, they gonna get ready. If I call you bitch in another language, you don't know what that means. So it doesn't have an emotion just to those people who know that language. But I'm just trying to put your mind in the perspective of words or spells. That's why the sword. The tongue is mightier than the sword, because you can say something to a person and it cuts them so deep they never forget it off your words.
Facts. That is facts.
Not physically, off words. People can control you. That's why pimps can control females, and this is how this goes. And why when a person tell you, hey, you know, you coming to the bank, you got to prove for this loan.
They ain't ready for you, Papa Duck. I can't take this.
This is the last one. This is the last example. That's why when you come into the bank and they say, hey, Mr. Jones, you just got approved for a loan. When in actuality, you didn't. Because you coming to the bank, you need something they got.
Facts.
Right.
Like, at the end of the day, they should have said, hey, you've been approved for this 30-year loan that you statistically may not be able to pay off, because why? Y'all might get divorced in 10 years. Y'all might lose your job. They don't tell you that. That's why I say be careful what people say to you. You feel what I'm saying?
Podcast, ain't it?
The gift of gab is real.
Right. So, and no matter what nobody put on you, you can always put a spell back out there that's always going to bless you. So if someone say you can't do it, tell yourself you can. You just cancel that whole spell on yourself.
And
so keep that in mind too.
About this Eve Jean. Papa Duck, tell them things that they can work towards learning more about the Eve Gene.
I ain't gonna lie, I like what you just said. The Eve Gene, again, for y'all who just joined, I know we're at the end of the podcast, but the Eve Gene is the only gene that is found in black women that mutates and can create any other nationality in the world. So if you Chinese and you hate niggas, you hating yourself. If you any other nationality and you hate black folks, you're basically hating yourself. Look it up, do your research on it, and again, like what she said, speak things positively, you know what I'm saying? Words or spells. If you say I can't and you believe it, 9 times out of 10, you're only going to put forth 50% of the effort. Right. So that's the placebo effect from last week.
It is.
We did this placebo last week podcast. So that's what a placebo is. So speak it, stay around negative people, you know what I'm saying? Keep vibrating high. And like I say, man, it's all love. I appreciate y'all for checking into the podcast. Hey, but listen, again, if y'all want to get your credit right, and I keep telling y'all, don't build your credit to tear it down. Don't build your credit to jump into a 30-year debt just to say, Oh, I got a new house or I got a new car. That's what you call a liability.
God don't bless me.
Yeah, that's a liability. We need assets. So we helping people build their credit in order to acquire assets. When you sleep, you wake up and you check your account. Oh, you just got $6,000 while you asleep. Stop being that slave. And another thing, that's why this is in the Bible too. When they say a man supposed to sweat to his brow, how it go? A man supposed to work to the sweat of his brow. That's slavery shit. Cause while you sweat to the sweat to the whatever the fuck to your brow, another guy's in the office practicing his golf while you working for him. It's all words or spells, man.
That's crazy how you said that.
Golf is essential.
Of course. Golf. Why? And another thing, why you think all these big time white people sports has nothing to do with like no broken bones? Ain't no broken bones in golf. Nope. You know what I'm saying? Look how much money they make. But every sport we play is so fucking physical.
A whole other podcast.
That's a whole other podcast.
We don't mean to end the podcast. The podcast is over with. Y'all know what a band Papa Duck podcast go up and down, side to side, ride around. Papa Duck mind be like running. You feel me?
Running.
Yeah, and mine be walking up though. But you see me on the podcast. We out of here. Gone.
We gone, man. Hey, that man said, mine be walking up. Hey, man, this man.